According to the 2020 National Electrical Code, specifically Section 410.110 a light shall be installed where there is access to the attic. However, there is an exception to this rule. Exception number 2 of Section 410.110 states that a light is not required where there is no heating equipment. Based on this information, since there is access to the attic but no heating equipment present, the code necessitates a light but not a receptacle. This means the builder may not be liable for installing a receptacle, as it's not a mandatory code requirement, but they may be responsible for installing the light because the code requires it. It is recommended to contact the town inspector and furnish them with the NEC code reference, which is 410.110. If the town inspector still maintains that a light is not required, consider requesting a written confirmation from them. Then have the light installed and, if necessary, hold the builder accountable for the installation expenses. It's important to remember that code requirements can differ based on the specific location, so it's always a good idea to verify with the local building inspector before commencing any electrical work. Always check with your local building inspector to ensure compliance with local codes. Electrical work should only be performed by a qualified electrician. Always turn off the power before working on any electrical circuits. When installing electrical wiring, ensure that the wires are properly sized for the circuit. This involves considering the amperage rating of the circuit breaker or fuse protecting the circuit, the length of the wire run, and the ambient temperature. Using undersized wires can lead to overheating, voltage drop, and even fire hazards. When making electrical connections, use approved connectors and ensure that the connections are tight and secure. Loose connections can cause arcing, which can also lead to overheating and fire hazards. Protect all wiring with appropriate conduit or cable sheathing to prevent physical damage. Damaged wiring can create a shock hazard or a fire hazard. Ensure that all electrical boxes are properly grounded. Grounding provides a path for fault current to flow back to the source, tripping the circuit breaker or fuse and preventing electrical shock. Use ground fault circuit interrupters, or GFCIs, in areas where there is a risk of electrical shock, such as bathrooms, kitchens, and outdoor locations. GFCIs detect small imbalances in current flow and quickly shut off the power to prevent electrical shock. Be aware of the location of underground utilities before digging. Contact the local utility companies to have them mark the location of underground cables and pipes. Digging into underground utilities can cause serious injury or property damage. Always follow the manufacturer's instructions when installing electrical equipment. Improper installation can void the warranty and create a safety hazard. When working on electrical projects, it is important to have a clear understanding of electrical circuits and wiring diagrams. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, it is best to hire a qualified electrician. It's always recommended to consult with a qualified electrician for any electrical work.